Sorry, and you guys, I don't want to hear any hazing, okay? No interruptions. This is a special, oh, hey, welcome you guys. We're here. This is finally it. I was just kind of giving a little what's up to the guys here. My cup of emotion is just like overrunneth, and I do not want to take up any time because we have so much celebration to go through. This has been so meaningful. I mean, it's really just opened up a whole new realization for what Simon has done for fans, and you guys have shared your hearts in a way that, I mean, I hear this kind of stuff every birthday, but I mean, we're to the final member of this year, and I was just, oh my gosh, October just carries such tingles, and this is the guy. This is, I mean, he has just made such a difference in so many lives, and we're about to hear all about it. I'm so glad you guys are a part of this. This is just very, very special, and I love you guys. You are beautiful, you are dynamic, and Duranis are just amazing people. So let's start out with a little self-love, which is very, very important, the most important. Here we go. I love you guys so much. This is so fun. Okay. I am tough enough. I am brave enough. And when I find myself strapped to life's windmill and it seems to pause for a little too long underwater, I know it's not going to be forever, and I'm going to end up on top again because I'm strong like Laban. That's right. Okay, we are all amazing. Okay, so let's get right to it. We have so many feels ahead of us. Okay. So, look, I'm sorry, you might not be able to see what's going on, but they're more important today, okay? So, strap yourself in. Okay. It's been rough with him. Okay, so we got Simon. Oh, look, he's just like the Funko. Yay! Okay, so we're going to start off with, who do we have? Amy Slocum. Amy, you are igniting this rocket, and here we go. Amy Slocum writes, Simon means the world to me. His words are what does it. The way his lyrics always hit my heart in its most tender spots. I never thought of Simon as a sexual being. He was more of someone to look up to, and I've always wanted him to mentor me in my poetry. In a sense, Simon has mentored me from afar, through his music, interviews, and all the examples where I've seen him be witty, kind, and loving towards fans. He has a gentle way that soothes me, and I could listen to him forever, telling stories about his life and the things he knows. I've always felt close to him, like a big brother or a wise uncle who has much to offer the world. Simon Le Bon is a rare breed, drawing me in with his magnetic charm. I wish him a happy birthday, filled with love, laughter, and good times with the ones he loves the most. Beautiful, Amy. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're going to get a big head. Okay. Raquel Byman is next. All right. Here we go. Raquel writes, as I think and reminisce about what Simon means to me, so many songs and memories come to mind. The first time I heard Sound of Thunder, I knew in my soul that this voice would lead me to something greater, and I was not disappointed. His voice has forged the pattern that I exclusively look for in a singer. I have yet to find another musician who can reach my mind and my heart the way Simon does. He literally gives me goosebumps when he sings, and if I react that way on the outside, imagine what's happening on the inside. I can only wish him another healthy and happy year of beating hearts. Happy birthday, Simon John Charles Le Bon. Well done, Raquel. A man with 4 names. That's a significant spirit right there. Who do we have next? Margaret Garrish-Timmons. Margaret! Simon has been the one true love in my life since I was 11 years old. In 1981, I heard him sing Planet Earth, and from then on, I was hooked on Le Bon. Whether it's that wonderful voice or his creative lyrics, he has always been my favorite band member, with Nick running a very close second. Happy birthday, Simon. Very cool, Margaret. Thank you. Delisa Jones writes in next. Okay. How do I loveth Simon? Let me count the ways. Number 1, he was not the first Duran crush, but he's definitely been the longest. 2, mysterious lyrics paint pictures that touch the heart for a lifetime. 3, the fabulous frontman knows how to rile up a crowd and keep us singing along. Amen. 4, Sexy Simon was my nickname for him in my teens. Number 5, in 2019, meeting him, taking photos, and even getting a hug was beyond my wildest dreams come true. In the end, what will last is the music between us. Happy birthday to the most wondertastically sexy Simon. Oh, I love that, Delisa. And a hug from Simon. Yeah, there's few substances that can replicate that experience on Earth. There's a little shot of Boy George and Alice and Moyer. Gretchen Morgan Stern writes in. Gretchen! Okay, better tested for Gretchen. Okay. Lots to say about this practically perfect person, but I'll keep it PG-13. Oh, thank you, Gretchen. Simon has given me many reasons to adore him. The first time I wrote to ask Caddy, he answered me immediately. He also answered my first tweet just as quickly. He has a way of making me feel like the most special fan on the planet. And though Simon may seem ethereal and clouded in mystery, I know him to be an extremely kind, generous, and loving soul who I feel a special kinship with. This did not stop me from being extremely intimidated when I met him, however. Simon, my very best birthday wishes to you. From Gretchen. Thank you, Gretchen. Courtney Wilkinson is next. More bear chest with the tiger baby. Yes, thank you. Courtney writes, I'm sending the happiest of birthday wishes to Simon. I adore his silky voice, beautiful lyrics, and sexy persona. There is no equal. Love, Courtney, a.k.a. Duranie Chick. The names that everyone has like on their handles on Twitter. Oh my God, they're just so creative. Very cool. Duranie Chick. I've got to remember that one. Yes, this is all about Simon, so got a deal today, okay? Okay. I don't want to hear about it. Kim Gallagher. Okay, Kim writes in. I have 2 absolute favorite moments with Simon. The first was on my birthday, April 9th, 1995, at a San Francisco record shop where the band was doing an in-store signing. When Dave told Simon I wasn't allowed behind the table, Simon replied, "No, it's her birthday, let her come up." He proceeded to sign my record and kiss the right side of my face. I thought I was going to die. My second favorite memory occurred when I was pregnant and meeting Dee Dee for the second time on March 10th, 2005. Simon couldn't help but gush at the fact that I was pregnant with a future Duranie. He blessed my baby Jackson and left me feeling blessed as well. Oh, that's so cool, Kim. And you got a Simon kiss. Hello. Even I wouldn't mind. You know, just a little peck on the old, archival cheek. Okay, moving on. Don't say a word. Okay. Oh, good stuff. Renee Peak writes in. Renee, Simon gave me moments that will remain engraved in my memory forever. In 1987, prior to my brain surgery, a foundation enabled me to see my very first Duran concert. With so much warmth, Simon made it clear he wanted me to be a special part of the show. I was placed in the 5th row, and throughout the night he frequently winked in my direction, flashing cheeky smiles that were intended for me. It meant so much to see him often looking over, like he was checking to make sure I was okay. I had to leave early to avoid any injury in the rush, but Simon noticed my departure in the audience and mouthed, "Where are you going?" I explained, and he winked in response from the stage, wishing me well. In 1993, Simon and I met again, and I told him his concern for me was often all that kept me going through my stroke rehab. He rubbed my back as silent tears fell, telling me, "We are so glad you're better now. This is who Simon Le Bon is. This is why I love Duran Duran." Renee, I'm so glad you're through so much. You are an absolute warrior, and I'm so glad you enjoyed that, and Simon was able to be there. I'm feeling it, so very glad you're here. It's a lot to go through. Bonnie Richardson. Let's see if Duranie can get through this without breaking down into emotional chaos. Bonnie Richardson. Simon John Charles Le Bon, the missing piece to the Duran Duran puzzle that changed our lives. Happy birthday, Simon. Succinct, concise, and powerful. Way to go, Bonnie. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, is there something I should know? Yeah. You guys are lucky to have fans like this. Holy cow. Okay. Richard Martinez. Oh, Duranie dude, bring it in. Richard writes in, "There are so many ways Simon has made a significant impact on me. But in 2005, one could say I made an impact on him. When Duran Duran swung into Seattle on the astronaut tour, they were slated to appear on the Seattle television program Northwest Afternoon." Oh, I remember that. I had secured seats for the show, and prior to the broadcast, I exited the restroom, only to smack right into Simon. I apologized, of course, and he replied, "Cheers, mate." My jaw dropped. So does mine. I looked over to find his two young radio show handlers giggling uncontrollably at me. I tried my best to regain my cool, but the starstruck emotion was all over my face. I had just collided with one of my first true music heroes. My favorite memory. Good times. Walking right into Simon. How do you recover? At least you didn't hurt him and you didn't get hurt, right? Wow. Way to go, Richard. That's a memory not many of us have. Debbie Quos. Hello, Debbie. This beautifully talented, sexy, funny, amazing man has affected me in my life in such a profound way. His sultry, beloved voice has stayed with me from my preteen years through my recent 51st birthday. I've admired him all these years and enjoyed him in action 3 times when Duran played the Merriweather Post Pavilion in Columbia, Maryland. Nothing compares to hearing his voice. Hallelujah! Sorry. And those 3 shows in 1984, 87, and 93 were simply magical, destined to stay with me forever. I have to thank Simon for how he and the band got me through 2 of the most difficult times in my life. Losing my brother to suicide and losing my parents in a horrific car crash. Duran and Simon have always been there. A constant positive force to make me feel better, in good times and bad. So to Mr. Simon Le Bon, a very... Ooh, this is going to be tough. A very heartfelt happy birthday to you, sir, from an eternal fan. Debbie, thank you. And I'm really sorry you've lost your parents. Feeling it. Huge hugs. Susan McConaughey Seidenstecker. Hello, Susan. Thanks so much for calling in, or ringing in. That'd be great if I was taking calls, wouldn't it? That'd be fun. Susan writes in 1 line. This is beautiful. Oh, so cool. Simon is the delightfully mad poet we all know and love. Well said. Oh my God, that was awesome. Isn't that awesome? Totally awesome. Okay, very cool. Thank you, Susan. Beautiful. Okay. Candace Kesey is here. Hey, Candace. Thanks so much for writing in. It's so cool to have you here. There are no words that can come close to what this man and Duran Duran mean to me. Simon's voice and the music behind it literally saved my life growing up. For that, I will be forever grateful. I am a survivor of childhood abuse. And time after time during those painful years, I was able to escape into Duran's music. Oh man, am I going to get through this? I need to breathe. I remember how Simon's voice wrapped around me, transporting me to a safer place. I would never have made it through if it wasn't for Simon. His voice has the same power now as it did back then, forever bringing peace, comfort, and love to my heart and soul. Happy birthday, Simon. Candace, I think I can maybe speak for everyone in the whole Duran community when I give you 1,000,000 hugs. Just 1,000,000 hugs. So I'm so glad you found a way to get through. We love you. Valerie Park. Valerie! Valerie Park, Pacific Northwest, Duranie. Woohoo! The first time I saw Simon in the video for Hungry Like the Wolf, he took my breath away. I was 7 years old then, and he has never left me since. So many times in my youth, Simon's voice was my friend, keeping me going through difficult days. The music and the man gave me something to focus on and believe in, something to belong to and call my own. Thank goodness some things never change. Very cool. Well said, Valerie. So good to have you be a part of this. Anita Wheeler-Beasy is here. Anita! Anita, a way to give you a hug. That's what I need. Okay, Anita. Anita writes in, just wanted to send Sexy Simon a very happy birthday hug. Ludovic and I got married 30 years ago in France on October 27th. The day Simon Le Bon was born became our anniversary. How cool is that? That is very cool. I have always swooned over Simon's beautiful eyes, his wonderful personality, and fantastic vocals. I have watched so many Duran concerts on DVD, hanging on each detail, feeling every musical note. I especially love Sing Blue Silver, which is full of sweet Simon scenes. I know, right? But nothing beats a live performance, and seeing Simon and the band in Camden, New Jersey at the end of 2016 was one of the best days of my life. Happy birthday, Simon, from your Delaware Duranie. All the way from Delaware. Very cool, Anita. Thank you. This is so... just loving you guys. Ooh, love this. Love this. Okay. Anita Bruffett Carr is here. Anita, another Anita. How has Simon affected me? How can I put that into words? Before I even heard Duran's music, I saw his face in a teen mag. Instant love. I lived in a very rural area, so music and fashion took their time getting to us. But when Duran Duran arrived in my world, their music and fashion helped me find me. Later in life, Simon and the boys got me through my darkest days. My hubby was deployed to Iraq, and if it wasn't for the sound of Simon's voice, there would have been some days that I would have needed meds. To this day, I have the utmost love and respect for him and his love for fans and his family. Happy birthday to my love, Simon. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, Anita. And for your husband, thank you for your service. This is very cool. Some amazing fans out there. Gina Plenderlife writes in, Gina. I adore Simon. What a way to start out. That's awesome. I adore Simon. My teenage bedroom walls were plastered with beautiful pics of him, which proved far better than green flower fairy wallpaper. Duranie's work is only done when no wall space is left uncovered. I also loved wearing my passion out of the house, when I'd cover the back of one of my dad's shirts with badges until I clanked when I walked. Just having that great image in my head. It's been a privilege to love such a great band that's still going strong, and I wish everyone could enjoy the kind of passion that's found in Duranie's. Thank you, Simon, for fronting not only Duran Duran, but most of my life. Very cool, Gina. And you clanked when you walked. Oh, that's so cool. I always wanted to wear my buttons, but I, didn't want to. I was afraid they'd fall off, right? So it's like real conflict. But I can just imagine you walking around with all those buttons and badges. Oh, great concert shots. Tina Carter is next. Tina writes in, I love my memory with Simon from Wembley Arena, December 23rd, 1988. I was seated to the side of the stage, and when the band began a prolonged intro to Hungry Like the Wolf, I found myself growing rather impatient. I shouted, come on! In one of those surreal kind of moments that move in slow motion, Simon slid across the stage on his knees towards where I was standing and shouted back, I'm coming! Oh my God. Oh my God. My heart sank into my stomach and then exploded. It was a greater show after that. That's awesome. And I remember, those prolonged intros, they were changing up the way they presented some songs, and there was a big, long build-up. And, it did take some patience, but it was cool to, see. But, that's so funny, Tina. That's very funny. I don't know what I would do if Simon responded to me like that. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's great. Kirsten Schattenberg writes in all the way from Germany. Oh, love this. It was 1984 when Simon became my favorite Duran. In the beginning, it was John. I totally fell in love with Simon. There were so many fantastic reasons. Like those TV interviews that showed off his funny side, his voice, and his blue eyes. In 1987, I saw him and Duran live in Germany for the first time from the front row. Must have been amazing. She says, unforgettable. Over the years, love turned into admiration for this fascinating person with so many different facets. He can be a diva, but still very down to earth. I started celebrating Simon's birthday back in 1988 when he turned 30. It was just me and 2 other fans, completely drunk, which didn't quite sit well with my parents. But after all these years, it's Simon's birthday celebration that my mom still remembers. Oh, love that. Very cool, Kirsten. You started celebrating his birthday back in 88. Way to go. That's dedication. Teresa Eicham writes in all the way from Norway. Norwegian Duranis. How many of you are there? No. No. Thank you so much, Teresa, for writing in. Simon John Charles Le Bon was my first real pop star crush. With his blonde hair and piercing blue eyes. Growing up in a remote area outside Oslo, I didn't have too many close friends. So in my imaginary, parallel teenage life, I pretended Simon was my husband. Of course, I kept it all to myself, as I didn't want anyone to think I was a nutter. Yet to me, it was a comforting escape. My favorite memory is when Duran Duran played Oslo on June 27th, 2005. At one point, Simon decided to crowd surf, and I was right there up front, holding him up together with many of the other fans. I can happily say with Duranie pride, I finally got my hands on Simon Le Bon. Oh, that's awesome. I tried to wait as long as I could before washing his sweat off me. A very happy birthday, Simon. Wow, what an experience that must have been. I've seen pictures and I've heard stories about him crowd surfing, but I'm not sure if I've met anyone who actually was part of that. Crowd surfing, Simon. Oh, wow. Very cool. I can't say I've had the privilege. Joanna from Canada writes in. Canada, Great White North. Simon, may the only discomfort you'll ever feel come from eating too much and laughing too often. I want to wish you a prosperous and fulfilling year ahead. Happy birthday, you wonderful man. I wish you a Duran-tastic day. A million hugs and kisses from Toronto. Very cool. Canadian hugs and kisses. Simon can't do much better than that. That's very cool. Dana Dizon writes in. Oh, this is so cool. Dana, our dear Simon, My life and so many others are immeasurably richer with you in them. You have demonstrated tenacity, integrity, loyalty, and endless joy through the years. I am so grateful to have been a part of it all. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Stay safe, stay well, and much love to you and yours. Oh, that's so sweet, Dana. Very cool. Very cool. Thanks so much. David Bielski Jr. is next. Another Duranie dude. Duranie, Wild Boys. Okay. David writes in, of any of the original Fab Five, I've been a fan of Simon's the most. Somehow I related to him. I recall parting my hair on the side like he did, and always looking for him on TV or in magazines to see what fashion he was sporting next. But Simon's performance in the Reflex video cemented my fandom. I was but a teen, and I wanted to be as cool as the man in the white jacket with black sleeves. Love that jacket. Do we have a picture of that? Ah, right here, right? Yes, that was David watching that happen on Reflex video. Awesome. Since then, I've seen DD go through different incarnations, and Simon has always remained well-spoken and positive in interviews, even as the band weathered hard times. When I finally stood before him at a New York record signing in 1995, it was a moment worth waiting all day for. A simple handshake from a real gentleman who has delivered so many life lessons in perseverance. Simon will always be one of my true heroes. Well said, David. Well said. The man is just, he just personifies resilience and perseverance. Amazing. Then again, a lot of Duranies do as well. Very cool. Susie Taylor, all the way from Hungary, writes in. Susie! Susie writes in, Simon has brought me happiness through his music and kindness. My special memory with him is from London 2016, when I got to wrap my arms around him in a hug. Later, I introduced him to a Scottish soccer fan. He is Simon Le Bon, the lead singer of Duran Duran. When Simon heard my words and saw that I was smiling at him, he smiled right back at me. I was overjoyed. His kindness is the best thing about him. I cannot wait to meet Simon again and wish him the best whoosh-tastic birthday ever. Absolutely, Susie. I completely concur. And just getting eye contact is just amazing, right? Just a hug, eye contact, kiss on the cheek. Just little tiny things that just change a fan's world. So glad you enjoyed that, Susie. Carol Poland writes in. What does Carol have to say? What can I say about my favorite vocalist of all time? The first thing that came to mind was when Simon was having voice problems a few years ago. The thought that he might never sing again was breaking my heart. Simon's voice feels like home to me. Thankfully, he recovered, but the experience was frightening and certainly helped me realize how essential Simon is to my Duranie world. The 3 times I've met the band at record signings, Simon is always the one I talk to, and he always responds with something I can wrap my heart around, no matter how small. I can hardly wait to see Simon back on stage, doing what he does best, sweeping me off my feet. Love it, Carol. Thank you so much. Well said. Deanne Marquez de Morst is next. Deanne. So glad you wrote in. At first, Deanne says, at first Simon had me with his good looks, sexy facial expressions, and distinctive voice, the instrument that's been his inherited talent. As I've grown up and seen him through different eyes, I love him for the amazing poet and songwriter he is. Thanks to Simon's deep lyrical meanings, countless Duran Duran songs have helped lift my state of mind on a daily basis. Then, when the band matches those lyrics with on-point melodies, the music moves straight into my soul. Thank you, Simon, for making my world happier by musically influencing most of my life. Your songs bring comfort, joy, mental clarity, the best kind of therapy, topped off with a little lust and lots of love. Thank you so much, Deanne. You know, I can just imagine little pie charts for every fan, like all separating into, okay, this is admiration, this is gratitude, here's a little lust, a little love. I'm just like where it's all evened out. Susan Orchard is next. Okay, love that photo session. Susan Orchard writes, Simon has been my favorite singer since I was 12 years old. He was also my first crush, but that only paved the way for a deep appreciation of him and the music of Duran Duran. Their songs have been there for me when I've needed it most, comforting and timeless. Beautifully said. Really sums it up. And so many of you just share that. It's so cool. There's so many of you say similar things, but in ways that are just personal to you, and it's just beautiful, like a patchwork quilt of proof of how Simon has affected everyone. Okay, Amanda Day is next. Amanda's in the house. Happy birthday to you, Simon! I want to thank you for always being lovely to me each time we've met and granting photos with me. You give the best hugs! My favorite memory has to be being with you and your brother at the drum reunion on the Isle of Wight. Watching the fireworks with you both was an absolute dream. Also, thanks for the kiss and hug on my 40th birthday. I'm 50 next year and we'll see you in Ibiza. Love to you always. You know, it's so cool, Amanda. I mean, so many fans have enjoyed these really unique moments with Simon. You know, you'll hear some later in Italy, things that he's doing, little public appearances, really special, exclusive things. I mean, I can, you know, I don't have that kind of, I don't have that kind of reach, you know, when he makes little appearances, but it's just so cool to read about. It's beautiful. So glad. Watching fireworks with Simon and his brother. Roger Raja writes in. Roger! Love Roger. What does Simon Le Bon mean to me? He represents my whole life growing up with Duran Duran's music. I see Simon as my fellow adventurer, challenging himself like I do, and his lyrics carry a powerful message, reminding me that there is beauty in life, no matter how hard it gets. In this way, I took Simon with me when I climbed Mount Everest in April 2017. Okay, I just want to let that soak in. Roger climbed Mount Everest. Upon reaching base camp, I played Planet Earth, thinking of my younger brother who passed away less than a month from my trek. So many of his songs deliver hope, inspiration, and support for me. We are still together on planet Earth, and I believe we all have the strength to pull through and follow in Simon's footsteps. Wow, there's so much of that. It's profound. Thank you so much, Roger. Really. Mount Everest. Way to go, man. Kim Martin Haynes writes in next. What does Kim have to say? I have been a Duranie since I was 12, 1982. And I've always been a steadfast Simon girl. He's gorgeous with that frontman, show-stopping charisma and swagger. That's what I loved as a young girl. Today, as a woman who just turned 50, I appreciate Simon's amazing lyrical abilities, both writing and singing. Songs like Ordinary World, Come Undone, Serious, Notorious, and Pressure Off are some of my all-time favorites, the music I turn to in times of joy and in times of pain. Simon Le Bon rules my world, and always will. Happy 62nd, Simon. Way to go, Kim. Very cool. You have some good favorite songs. Liberty Raffi in Italy. Liberty writes in all the way from Italy. Wow. Just the international flavor today is pretty cool and impressive. Goosebumps, tingles. Ah! Okay. In so many ways, Simon makes me feel less alone with his music. He makes me laugh because he's a funny man and totally inspires me. I've been lucky to share some great memories with him. The funniest in 2017, when Simon came to Italy for the Modena 100 Or. I was sitting on a bench watching Simon clumsily wash his race car, so I asked, "Simon, would you like a hand cleaning the car?" With a light in his eye, Simon replied, "Really? Would you really help me?" I happily confirmed, "Sure, why not?" And Simon was delighted. Come on, girl, let's do it." That's so cool. That was the day I helped Simon Le Bon wash his car. Afterwards, he wanted a picture with me and the girl who had joined me. Thank you, Simon, for being the soundtrack of my life, my inspiring muse. I wish you the best of life, unconditional love for your family, and many, many blessings. That's exactly what I was talking about. Helping Simon wash his car. Fantastic. Way to go, Liberty. Congratulations on that memory. Very special. Marcia Miller writes in, "Oh, Marcia, you've been to the archive. I love you. That's so cool. It's good. I'm so glad you're a part of this. Happy birthday, Simon." Happy birthday, Simon! Yes. First one was mine. Second one was hers. Okay. One of my favorite encounters with you was on April 15th, 2011, when my friend MC and I had tickets to the Alice Lounge in San Francisco. We won a meet and greet with you and John. MC went right to John because she knew you were my favorite. That's really cool. Good friend there. And she had given me a picture of you from 2005 when you'd worn a white belt. You were so excited to see that white belt, confiding to me, "I love that belt." I remember grunting in response, saying we, the fans, hated that belt. You looked shocked, replying, "Really? I love it." I acknowledged, "Yes, it was ugly." You laughed and asked if I was going to the show tomorrow. When I confirmed my attendance, you said, "I am going to try to get that belt by tomorrow and wear it." At the Star Radio acoustic set the next day, you smiled at me and lifted your arms to show me that you were indeed wearing a white belt. I laughed, shook my head, and said, "But it's not the white belt." You gave me the best laugh back. Thanks for all the years of joy you brought into my life. Oh, Marcia, that is an exchange only you and Simon could have had, I think. That's good. We, the fans, hated that belt. Wow. Let's hear it for honesty, right? Truth in communication. Very cool. You held your own against Simon Le Bon. And I like the belt, too. Kathy Scaturo writes in next. Kathy. Oh, she did. This is a really creative little presentation she does. Really cool. Kathy Scaturo writes, S is for the songs you wrote that helped narrate my life. You are a brilliant lyricist who leaves us all wondering, what was that? While knowing exactly what you mean. I is for the incredible performances, night after night. Few others have what you bring. Charisma, passion, love. We feel it all when you take the stage and draw in the audience. M is for the memories you have given to me and the world for 40 years. So many friendships and hours spent listening to songs on repeat. You are part of my life, my soul, and my being. O is for obsession, as in, you are my obsession. Enough said. After all these years, you still give me goosebumps. N is for now. Now is the time for you to reflect on this amazing life you've been given, the fabulous family that you have created, and the extraordinary talent you've shared with thousands. Take time now to appreciate you, your life, and get well rested so you can share you with us soon. Happiest of birthday wishes to you, Simon. You will forever be my number one. Love it, Kathy. Thank you. Very, very, very cool what you did. I think Simon felt that. You did, right? Yeah. If I felt it, you felt it. Angela Marburger Asher writes in next. Oh, look at this. Love that one. Yes. Yellow shirt. My lovely meeting with Simon happened in Durham, North Carolina. I dragged my best friend all around, hoping to see someone from the band. We were talking with one of DD's truck drivers when an airport van drove by, and Simon poked his head out the window saying hello. All fired up, we ran down to the garage where the van parked, just the two of us down there. Simon got out, put down his bag, and walked over. All I could do was reach out my arms, and he came up to me, picked me up in a big hug, and spun me around. Whoa. Somehow after that, I regained the power of speech enough to have a brief chat, and the security guard took a photo for us. I was on cloud 9. He was so freaking nice. That day made my life. Oh, that's so cool. He spun you around. If I ever meet Simon again, I'm just going to say, look, I would like you to spin me around the way you did for Angela. And he might have an actual idea of what I mean, but he probably will decline, saying, I know you, Andy, and you're no Angela. No. Thank you so much, Angela. Okay, here we go. Jennifer Chow writes in next. Jennifer! So many awesome Jennifers out there. Jennifer Chow writes in, Simon is known for a remarkable amount of things, but I will always love him as the front man for Duran Duran. His voice led me to appreciating more new wave music and opened my horizons. My first memory of Simon was when I saw him in the video for Hungry Like the Wolf, one of the first songs I remember growing up. Happy 62nd birthday to the amazing front man. Love it, Jennifer. Great way with words. Opening horizons is definitely something that happened to me. Yeah. Caroline Moxie is next. Caroline. Love hugs. Caroline writes in, hearing Simon's voice for the first time is a monumental memory, with the words, "This is planet Earth," booming from the radio and around the living room as I got ready for school. A morning I will never forget. Happy birthday, Simon, and thank you. That paints such a great picture. Little Caroline getting ready for school and hearing Planet Earth on the radio and just bouncing around, just being a Duranie. I love that. There's so many opportunities. I should have done that. I think I probably could have, I don't know if my parents would have forgiven me if I was bouncing off the couch, but I could have done that. Had a little Caroline Moxie in me, Good last word, too. I have to get a last name. It's great. Moxie. You've got Moxie. Julia Pressberry writes in. Julia, she's been a fan from the beginning. My best memory is sitting with Simon in the band's hotel on tour, one December afternoon in Leicester, 1981. I was wearing a studded belt, and Simon asked if he could borrow it to wear on stage. I happily obliged, and after the show, he asked me if he could buy the belt for £5. Next thing I knew, the rest of the band began wearing studded belts. I kind of felt like I'd fashioned Duran Duran. Wow, that's... another whole new level, like having a band member ask to borrow a piece of my clothing. Yeah, that's, be loud and proud about that, Julia. Very cool. That's very cool. 1981. Amber Bell. Amber Bell writes in. Amber says, it requires great strength to not judge, to stand up with confidence and conviction. That is what Simon means to me. Through the years, he has given me strength I didn't even know I had. I have seen him express beliefs that get mixed reviews and having incredible courage to speak his truth, regardless of popular opinion. That's the kind of example I now follow. Thank you for helping me discover what I'm made of, Simon. May your day give you as much as you've given to so many. Wow, that's beautiful, Amber. Yeah, Simon definitely has his opinions and just wins my respect every time. I could certainly take note of that to myself. Okay, Tracy Blackburn writes in. Tracy's in the house. I often dream I'm Simon Le Bon. It feels good to be him. In these dreams, I feel 100% present in my body from my scalp to the soles of my feet, and I'm happy to be me in every way. I hope that, in his own reality, Simon feels this way every moment of his life. He has given me that gift of buoyancy in my waking hours as well as in my dreams. Thank you, Simon. Love that, Tracy. Really. only in dreams. Suzanne McLaughlin writes in. Suzanne, all the way from the UK. Hugs across the pond. Suzanne writes, I would like to wish Simon a very happy birthday and hope he has a good one. Simon has affected my life since I was 9 years old. I remember it well. I had just moved to a new house with my family and Top of the Pops came on, showing Duran Duran performing Planet Earth. That was all it took to set me upon my Duranie path. All the time spent playing DD records in my room won my mom over too. She likes Wild Boys. I love Simon's style throughout the years, and I enjoy whooshing with him and Caddy after a hard week at work. Here's to you, Simon. If I had a glass of champagne, I would raise it. Very cool, Suzanne. Thank you. Melanie Vossenkall over, all the way from Germany, writes in. Another German Duranie. So cool. So cool. Simon, I wish you a great day spent with your dearest friends and family. In these difficult days, family is the most important thing we've got. Since 1984, you, Duran Duran, and the music you've made have helped me in very hard times. But you've also made me smile, dance, and sing in a lot of good times. Some of my favorite memories come from the 3 occasions I saw you live, right here in Germany. Incredible shows. I dream of thanking you in person someday at a meet and greet, but for now, I send you love from afar. Please stay healthy and strong, and never stop making music. Amen. Very cool, Melanie. Thank you. Linda Bauer. Linda. Oh, she just races to step up for today's celebration. It's just great to have you. I could listen, she says, I could listen to Simon Le Bon's voice for the rest of my life. Talking or singing, he utterly melts my heart. His voice has carried me through some of the best and worst times I've ever had. I've just curled up and listened through my tears until I felt like singing along again. I love his smile, his accent, his charm, and his marvelous sense of humor. I will forever be a Simon girl. Heart melted. Your heart's melted? Yeah, mine too. Yeah? Okay. Thank you so much, Linda. Kathy Yates is next. Kathy! Simon, our adventurous, cheeky main man. He's the one that takes you on a journey through his lyrics, his poetry, his thoughts. I find it truly amazing that he's written 14 albums. That's what it is for me. Let's do this again. I find it truly amazing that he's written 14 albums with another in the pipeline. Very important piece. 40 years of lyrics, music, and romance. That's what it is for me. A 40-year romance with all the trappings that go along with it. So, beloved Simon, the voice that speaks to us all, I look forward to our next adventure. Happy birthday to you, Simon. Feelings are messing with my articulation. Thank you so much, Kathy. Jason Fry. Another devoted Duranie dude. Jason. Happy birthday, Simon Le Bon. Wow, it has been almost 40 years to the day I first heard your voice coming out of the radio speakers, singing Rio or Hungry Like the Wolf. I vividly remember first seeing you on MTV, captivated by that serious style and great hair. You have brought thought-provoking ideas and conversations into my life and mixed it all with some incredible dance beats. Your zest for life and constantly remodeling your sound and style has been breathtaking. I wish I could thank you in person, but someday again I will see you in concert, and I might have the chance to shake your hand for a job well done. Kudos for giving the world Arcadia. Much love and hugs. Very cool, Jason. Thank you. And amen to kudos on Arcadia. Thank you for giving us Arcadia. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Julie Abraham writes in. In 2000, during a divorce from a very bad marriage, I was fearful of everything. My ex was jealous of anything that made me happy, which included my music. So through threats and insults, he eventually convinced me that I no longer liked Duran Duran. Even after I was free of him, I wasn't free. Beaten down, I obediently continued to listen, only to music he had allowed. One day at work, a song came on the store radio. I had never heard it before, but I recognized Simon's distinctive voice, and I just knew it to be a Duran Duran song. It was Ordinary World. Somehow, knowing the band had kept making music during my dark absence gave me enough courage to start listening to things that brought me joy again. The Duranie in me began to stir, wake, and come alive once more, all because I recognized Simon's voice. Very glad that happened for you, Julie, and I'm sorry you've been through so much. You are a true warrior, and I'm just so grateful you're in a better place with Zoltan and Simon. Simona Carnival writes in all the way from Italy, Florence to be exact. Simona. Some amazing Italian fans out there. I first saw Simon on TV in 1984. I was 16 years old. So many years have passed, but the love for him has never diminished. I was lucky enough to meet him twice here in Florence, and I have his beautiful autograph dedicated to me, a treasure that delivers joy every time I look at it. His voice has accompanied my whole life. Happy birthday, Simon. I wish you to sing for many more years. You are in my heart, always and forever. Love it, Simona. Thank you so much. Hugs all the way over to Italy. Wendy Park Harnage is next. Simon has been such a huge part of my growing up. His face is as familiar to me as any of my loved ones. He was my first love at the age of 14 and still remains just as magical to me today as he ever was. Simon will always have a special spot in my heart. Oh, that's so cool. Simon is like contained within so many hearts. Oh, I feel that. That's so beautiful. He is love. He is love. He's going to feel it. There's a chance this could actually make it to him, so exciting. Michael Henriksen writes in, oh my God, the lead singer of Tiger and Nightwave here in Seattle. Oh, he does such an amazing job channeling the Laban. Just amazing. I wish you all could see him. Okay. I remember, walking Michael Henriksen press kit. Michael Henriksen writes in, I remember seeing Simon for the first time at Marymore Park in July 2009. Duran played two of my favorite tracks, A View to a Kill and Election Day, and to see Simon's swagger on stage was just utterly jaw-dropping. The white 007 tuxedo for View to a Kill, the distinctive notes, the control he had over the crowd, a once-in-a-lifetime show for me. I knew then I wanted to have a presence like he did on stage. Simon is so charming and fun, yet confident and legendary. He's made me push myself, striving to be even an ounce as good as he is, and making sure every audience goes home exhilarated, exhausted, and hungry for more. Wonderful, Michael. Fantastic. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And I so look forward to seeing you take the stage again with the guys. More Duran tunes for Pacific Northwest Duranis. Look forward to seeing Duran take the stage for that matter. Oh, hello. Stefano Scarlata writes in. This is an amazing Duranie dude. He is the guitarist with the Italian cover band, tribute band, Duran Duranis. So, just amazing. Stefano writes in. Oh, he does this too. Oh, this is so cool. S. S is for sensual, powerful voice. I is for insane charisma. M is for mesmerizing blue eyes. Don't see it in these, but yeah, we've seen them. O stands for, oh my God, what I say whenever I see him on stage. N is for notorious ability. L stands for lovely pet owner. E is for exceptional family man. I love this. B is for best of the new wave generation. O is for open-minded musician. And N, never-ending ambitions. This is Simon to me. Love it, Stefano. Very cool. Mwah! Fantastic. Very creative. Thank you so much. Hugs all the way to Italy. Sarah Newton writes in. Oh, a little Live Aid action here. Sarah writes in, I have been a massive fan of Duran Duran, especially Simon, since I was 11 in 1981. Simon has always been my favorite. I love his lyrics and his voice so much. Not a day goes by when I don't listen to the band. I have only seen them once in concert at Common People on Southampton Common in May 2016, and it was the best night ever. Well worth waiting 35 years for. Happy birthday, Simon. I hope you have a great day, and you will always be in my heart. Love it, Sarah. So sweet. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, KB Puglisi is here. KB. Oh, good to have you back. KB writes in, Simon Laban. Many mistake his confidence as arrogance. I never have. Thank you for 38 years of inspiration, magical lyrics, and introducing me to so many things I never would have found without you. I'll never forget meeting you at Amoeba Records. When it was my turn to get my Paper Gods vinyl signed, Simon put his hand out for me to shake and said, Hello, love. What's your name? I almost fell down. Pure class, charm, and beauty, inside and out. I keep, beautiful KB, thank you. I keep hearing about fans who met the band at Amoeba, and the pictures look amazing, but just to hear it, I really feel the weight of that whole experience. It's stepping up to the table and just having the band right there in front of me, in front of you. Very cool. And yes, Simon he just has that magnetic X factor, doesn't he? John Skinner writes in, Hey, John, another Duranie dude. Love you. Very cool. All the way from the UK. More UK love. John writes in, Simon Laban, my hero, my icon, my absolute god who fronts the band of my collective gods. Wow. While I may not kneel before Simon, his voice in my ears is absolutely a spiritually fulfilling experience. Each day, my whole being screams for Duran Duran's music, and it's really Simon's unmistakable vocals that allows me to be truly at one. In an instant, any stresses or hardships disappear, and my fix kicks in. I often dream about taking Simon's place at a concert when he's taken ill. I suggest myself as a proper replacement to Nick and John, and they approve. Of course they do. It's my dream. And he is not just another human being. He is simply Laban. Simon Laban. I'm having the End of View to a Kill video in my head. The stuff that Duranie dreams are made of. Love it, John. Thank you so much. You put it beautifully. Oh. Sharon Stewart, all the way from Scotland, is next. Sharon. Simon means the world to me. The sun, the moon, the stars. When Duran played the Glasgow SECC in December 2011, Simon invited my friend to sing the ta-na-na-na intro to the Reflex. OMG. We were in the front row, and all I could think of was how to get over this barricade. But then we met him, But then we met him and Nick out back after the show. I will never forget that concert as long as I live. Simon is such a kind, generous, and talented man. Please don't ever change. We love you. All the way from Scotland. I just wish I could read it in a Scottish accent. Oh, love the Scottish accent. And the UK, and the Italian. Oh, they're all awesome. Louise Thompson from the UK writes in, Simon has always been my favorite. When I was 9, I had a bedroom wall of exclusively Simon posters, including an especially massive one. Every night before bed, I would put on my pastel pink lipstick and plant a kiss on his cheek. That innocent love still runs through me so many years later, as I've watched Simon grow up right along with me. He is still so funny, full of life and devotion to his gorgeous Yasmin and beautiful family, and still being a bloody great front man. I remember meeting him with my son Henry in 2004. Simon asked Henry for his name, but got no response. I prompted, "Tell him your name, Henry." Simon then piped up, "Well, I guess it's Henry then." I nearly died. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Louise. Bernadette Ackley writes in next. John Taylor once stated that it was Simon's joining the band when the poetry arrived. Simon is unlike any lead singer, charismatic and charming, yet deep and enigmatic. I was so excited when the Book of Words came out and Simon explained his lyrical thoughts. Such a critical part of Duran Duran. I may technically be a loyal JT girl, but I know how amazing Simon is, with such a beautiful, haunting voice. I love his version of In a Broken Dream more than any other song he has done outside DD. Happy birthday to the truly unique voice of my favorite band. I have heard that In a Broken Dream. Oh, it's amazing. I encourage anyone to go to YouTube and look up the video of him doing that. Oh, it's amazing. Fantastic reference. Thank you so much, Bernadette. Natalie Mathesons in Antwerp writes in. Hey, Natalie. What to say from Antwerp, too? Cool. What to say about this wonderful and gorgeous front man that will suffice? There's his unique and intoxicating stage presence, or perhaps his singing style that's so recognizable from the first note. You either love it, or you love it even more. I have never met him up close, so my memories are simply from those wonderful concerts, and I so hope to see them again ASAP. Wishing Simon the best birthday and many, many more. Oh, love it, Natalie. Hugs all the way to you in Antwerp. Lisa Calloway writes in. Lisa! As an old LA club kid in 1980, I fell in love with DD immediately. There was no escape after Planet Earth. Began playing on videos, radio, and at my favorite club. I acquired a nickname, Lisa LeBon. Oh, that's a good one. Wallpapered my room like a proper Duranie, and eventually met Simon at a Tower Records record signing in July 1982. I thought I was going to faint once I got to Simon. He signed my white t-shirt and then invited me to an after party at the band's hotel after the show that night. I can feel the collective envy forming around this one. So the dreams came true fast and furious. Front row center at the Greek Theater, hanging with the band at the Chateau Marmont, and even Simon inviting me to attend Andy's wedding the next day. He actually called me at home to confirm this, but alas, I couldn't make it work. I still ended up talking to Simon LeBon on my phone. Good enough for me. I've been blessed with such incredible memories, and though Simon may not remember me, I will never forget him. Lisa, way to go on amassing memories like that. That's amazing. Janice Element writes in. Hey, Janice! Janice! Janice. To me, Simon means life. I was bullied as a teen because of my height and weight. Most of my good friends were Duranie pen pals, and our shared love for Simon and the band kept me sane through those dark times. I wish I could have told him that in person when I met him in Niagara Falls back in March 2016. He and the band mean everything to me and always will. Really beautiful, Janice. I'm sorry you went through that, but I'm so glad Simon could be there for you. Really, that's just uplifting and just so glad you're a part of today. Thank you. Miriam Ayub writes in. This is very special. She's a fantastic friend. Usually, she's a Madonna girl, totally into Madonna, but she made an exception for today. Happy birthday, Simon! Ever since I was a young girl, I fell in love with your voice and lyrics. The first time I saw you asking, "Is there something I should know?" it felt as if you were talking directly to me. Well, you could know anything you want, Simon. I'm all yours. But more than just gorgeous eye candy, you gave me thought-provoking lyrics, true soul in your music, and the fire that lit me up. Thank you for the gift of you. Happiest of birthdays to Mr. Sexy Simon LeBon. Very, very cool, Miriam. There is room in your heart for both Madonna and Simon. That's saying something. Very cool. Thank you. Jen Walsh writes in. Oh, fantastic, Duranie. Hey, Jen. Jen writes, Simon's grandeur is a true thing. His larger-than-life personality shines the second he walks into a room. An absolute paper god. I experienced this firsthand in 2008 when a meet and greet placed me backstage, excitedly waiting for the band to appear. And suddenly Simon comes jumping into the room, announcing his presence and whistling. His energy is a spectacular thing to witness, up close. So many of Simon's lyrics speak to me, whether it's a reminder to live in the present, a tale of lost love, or the plea to leave a light on, which speaks volumes about my deep ties towards my best friends, especially now as I battle cancer. Thank you, Simon, for unlocking our feelings and magnifying the positivity in our lives. I really felt that one, Jen. Thank you. And I'm so glad you're doing better. I'm really just, you're totally in my thoughts. And so glad you're a part of this. Thank you. Angela Ohm writes in next. Angela! Happy birthday, Simon Lamont! Simon is responsible for my habit of traveling to see Duran Duran. I saw them with my sister Deborah for her first time in Durant, Oklahoma. After the show, we met MNDR, Dom, and Sexy Simon, but we found Sexy Simon nearby in a restaurant surrounded by fans. We moved into a position so we could see him, and then Simon motioned for us to come over. He took my hand, and I told him how much the band means to me. He did the same for Deborah. It meant the world to us, and it got me forever hooked on seeing them live. So with love for Laban in my veins, my bags are packed. Very cool, Angela. You do travel to see the band. It's fantastic dedication. Jean Hauser Cantley writes in next. Simon is a poetic soul with a velvet voice. When I hear him sing, I can't help but swoon. Dee Dee as a whole brings me happiness, always lifting me up through good and bad times. I love how Simon is a driving force of kindness and generosity, as he has helped so many through the charitable causes he supports. Happy birthday, Sexy Simon. Thank you for the music. Love it, Jean. Thank you so much. Beautiful. So beautiful writing. Poetic soul with a velvet voice. It is velvety, isn't it? Oh, it just comes through and envelops you. Debbie Alvarado writes in, what Simon means to me. He is that feeling I get when I look back at 2 Duran events. I remember meeting Simon at Amoeba Music in 2015. You were at Amoeba too! I was so nervous waiting in line, and before I knew it, it was my turn. Simon was so very nice. Shaking my hand, I could feel that sensation go rippling through me, and talking to me for 5 minutes, which felt like eons. I spent the rest of the day walking on clouds. Then there was the Lake Tahoe show 4 years later, front row in front of Simon. Pure happiness. He would walk over where I was, smiling and singing. I was in awe. Simon is joy. Beautifully said, Debbie. So great. My gosh. Oh, I love that he shook your hand and it just, you felt that go through you, right? I mean, just the smallest little touch. Charlene Peterson writes in next. Oh, look at that. Dee Dee has always been my band, and Simon has always been my #1 frontman. His vocals have gotten me through my teen years into adulthood. I never had the chance to see the band in concert until the Paper Gods tour, and I was as giddy as my old teenage self when I finally saw Simon in person. Then that joy got super Simon-sized when I caught a beach ball that I knew he touched. Simon will forever hold a special place in my heart. Happy birthday, SLB! Oh, very cool, Charlene. And you got a beach ball. Oh my God, a beach ball. Such a great trophy. Tracy Elena writes in next. Hey, Tracy. Simon Le Bon has brought my life an abundance of energy, joy, and happiness. I was around 5 or 6 when I first saw the video for Hungry Like the Wolf. I was mesmerized watching Simon chase this stunning woman through the jungle. That was different. Simon has always embraced fun, playfulness, and authenticity. 3 elements I've carried well into my adulthood and way of life. What I love most is his smile. Any bad day can be vastly improved with a quick internet photo search for Simon's smile. And it's not long before I'm smiling right along with him. Oh, that's so cool, Tracy. Very cool. Yes, Simon's smile is amazing. Okay, we don't have any smiles here, unfortunately, for your memory. But yeah, we've all seen it, love it, fallen in love with it. Tony Paradisus is here. I was 9 years old when I heard Simon's voice on a TV interview, and I instantly felt this man was special. I fell head over heels. Simon's beautiful features and unique voice were absolute gifts, and I loved unwrapping him with every magazine purchased and every record played. His voice still makes me feel at peace. I could listen to him for hours. I wish Simon the happiest birthday spent with his beautiful family. Oh, I love that, Tony. That's just, that's beautiful. 9 years old. There's so many Duranis that got an early start. I totally missed the boat. Very cool. You guys are street cred. Dawn Smith Roberts writes in next. Hey, Dawn. Simon is a poet, an optimist, a consummate performer. Duran has always been magic to me, and it's impossible to understate Simon's role in making that magic happen. His poetry takes the grooves from Roger and JT, fits with Nick's flawless production, and weaves a story that takes us on a journey. Ooh, I love that. His theatrical training and sheer confidence pushes DD concerts to the ultimate heights, and his personal character shows in the commitment to his family. For these reasons, Simon is a true superstar, and I hope he shares his music with us for many years to come. Oh, me too. Me too. He's so close with his family. Just real family man. Beverly Blevins Staley is next. Beverly, oh, I'm so glad you squeezed yours under the door. It's really cool. Right at the very end, we got her in. That's so cool. In my battles against depression and anxiety, the words to the songs Simon has written in his wonderful voice have the power to help me manage my emotions. He can lift me up when I'm sad, calm me down when I'm anxious, and give me joy when I'm happy. Whenever the path forward seems shrouded in darkness, the sound of Simon can light my way. That one I felt. Thank you very much, Beverly. I'm so proud of you for your fight against depression and anxiety. That's not fun. But I'm glad Simon's there for you. I'm so glad you're a part of today. Lorna Thomas writes in next. Oh, that's cute. Let's get, there's Simon and Yasmin. Okay. Lorna Thomas writes in. My favorite Simon memory from September 22nd, 2018. I am walking down the aisle, about to say I do to my favorite person in the whole world, Sandra, my soulmate and best friend for the last 10 years. During my vows, I declared, I even love you more than Duran Duran, which elicited many gasps and chuckles from the packed room. Later, my best friend was giving her speech and produced a life-size cutout of Simon Le Bon to stand behind my new wife and myself. Amazing. But the best was yet to come. One of our guests was 80s pop star DJ Adamski, and he hadn't realized what a Duran Simon fan I am until the vows happened. Unbeknownst to me, Adamski's brother works for the band, and he sent Simon a note about our big day. During my best friend's speech, Adam came up and played us a message from his phone. It was Simon Le Bon wishing Sandra and me a very special wedding with lots of love from him and the band. I burst into tears as I couldn't believe what I was hearing. This was the best gift we received, and even writing about it brings tears to my eyes. Lorna, what a way to end this really amazing broadcast. I am so happy for you and Sandra that you enjoyed that. And I was lucky enough to see the video, and it's amazing. There's so much happiness, and it's beautiful what Simon did for you and for so many fans. I just never stop being amazed and surprised and amazed and uplifted by what Simon and the band has done for people, but also what you guys have conquered. I mean, just the way that fans have just been through so much and conquered and risen above and persevered, and Simon should feel proud to have fans like you guys. Absolutely amazing. You're all amazing. And it means so much to have had you be a part of this. This is like a celebration of Simon frickin' LeBon, man. 62 years old. He just looks amazing. He is spectacular. And I really want to stop using the word amazing. And thank you so much for being a part of today. Looking forward to celebrating on his official birthday next week. And this guy, the band, he keeps on going. And so do we. I love you all so much for being a part of this. You're beautiful. There's always beauty to be found in the Duranie community. And you share so much of it with me. Thanks for trusting me. And I love you guys so much. Be safe, be kind, and leave a light on. I love you.